I love to read. And I was reading, whether it was a book, John Maxwell books on leadership or something. And I came across this saying by Jeff Kennedy: never ask what America can do for you, but rather what can you do for America? What can you do for your country? So that was how I started writing my books. In fact, I always say there's a poem in this book that I love so much. It's titled The Majalisa. This is my first collection of poems. And that's Majalisa, yes, the Majalisa now talks about how people gather and complain. This is not working, that is not working, this is not fine, the government are not doing well, the rich people in the community are not doing well. And the question is that you are gathered there, you're complaining. What have you done?
True.
So that has always been my ideology, that each time I write about an issue I see in the community, what can I do to solve that problem? So I've written quite a lot of things about environmental hazards, environmental issues, some of them, a lot of them caused by human activities. And then I said, okay, so what can I do? Because I cannot come and tell you that I'm writing a poem that says this is wrong, and yet I'm not doing anything about it. So I started, and one fateful day, then I was staying around that area, and I just said, let me go jogging. You know, I love to do exercise. And I went jogging, and I was like, God, there's a school here. And it was like a creek, water was just passing, and there's this makeshift bridge. Like
there wasn't
wood.
any stable.
No, there was nothing, just that makeshift bridge with wood that the students were passing across. I was like, God, this is dangerous. So I actually finished and I was on my way, but my mind, I was just not at ease. So I had to call the school. I went to visit the school, I think the next day or so. And I asked them, what have you done about this? Your students are passing here all the time. And he told me that they've been trying, you've been trying to talk to the community to see if they can gather themselves together and do something about it. They have bought some rings, but the place has become so enlarged now that the rings can no longer stand. So I said, okay. In fact, truth be told, that was when my NGO, I had to register my NGO, the name of my NGO, Halima, to be able to help, because I just wanted to have, initially, okay, let's do, and then my project manager said, you can't speak to people if you don't have a name. So that was why we had to run to Corporate Affairs Commission to register a name so that we can use that to communicate. So I had to draw the people of the community together. I said, are you comfortable there? While we were at that, the rains came, and I heard that there was one child, I don't know what happened, but he drowned, or the waters took the baby, and that was it. And I told myself, no way, I can't. No, it was, as I'm talking about it, I'm still very emotional about that incident. So I said, no. So I had to go house by house, please come out. We must have a conversation. What can we do about this? If that baby is not yours today, it can be yours tomorrow. It could be anything. So we gathered ourselves, but on the first day we were going to have that meeting, that community meeting, funny enough, I was, like I told you, I was in Maiduguri. I was just transferred to Abuja, and for almost 1 year, I haven't been paid my salary. You know how civil service things are. So they just paid me my salary. My husband, don't tell him I told you. My husband always quarrels about that. He said, I took the entire money.
To go and build a bridge.
I took the entire money. I went to buy 50 bags of cement, because I had invited somebody from FEMA to come and guide us. I told him it's a community project, and he gave us quotation and said, I will help you. I'll be coming to monitoring it, because you told me that you just want to do this on your own as community. I will give you my services free of charge. So we came. That day we were having the first meeting. Like I said, you have to be proactive. You have to show. You can't tell people to do something when you are not in the forefront showing the way.
True.
So I had to buy 50 bags of cement, iron rod. I can't remember. I think almost everything that he gave us the quotation, the entire money, my transfer from Maiduguri, and for 1 year that I have not been paid, everything went there. So when we came, at first when I was talking to them, they were like, NGO, we've heard them. They will come and deceive us and go. But while we were there, they whispered to the project manager that they have brought the cement. So he now told me that they brought the cement. He said, we have to cut this meeting now and step out. So they were like, what is it? So we went out. Before then, everybody was now telling his story, how it cannot work, blah, 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 blah. But when we went out,
And they saw it.
life, 50 bags of cement. They saw iron rod. They saw virtually everything, the most important things that were
Talk
needed.
and do.
Yes, they had to go back. They said, yeah, what can we do? So I said, you choose somebody from your community, because I'm not going to collect your money. Choose somebody from the community that will save your money, everything. But whatever we will do, we must build this bridge. And that was how we started. And I told them one thing, that apart from your monetary contribution, you must come out to work. The whole essence behind that is to see that community people know each other. And we all came out, we dug the place, we did all the work together. It was beautiful. It was a village in a city. It was a beautiful. So, for me, like I said, it's all about saying, do not complain when you can do something.